I didn't get a chance to take any other territory to secure. More roadway, though. Okay, I'm going to back this guy out. Which terrain? Forests and forests, no difference. Okay. You can stay where you're at. Keep your entrenchment bonus. I think I'll keep them all where they're at. Want this guy around to help out. So we're gonna leave that group alone now. Can't extend the road. Only thing I can do really is upgrade these units if I have the raw materials, which I had better have all the raw materials. So let's get this done. This is interesting. So we're working on our motor the machine gun upgrade. But these foot, I should be able to upgrade. So foot to foot 2. It's going to cost 3 metal and 5 IP per, huh? 24 and 40, gone, just like that. But we're going to gain quite a lot. Actually, let's cancel this. So let's go look at these numbers now. So this is the design we just finished up. Manage models. So here's the foot and the foot 2. We have the foot infantry and the foot 2 infantry. So you can see this doesn't show what I want to show. Height. I don't break it. Report. Models. Yeah, that's great. All right. Foot and foot 2. I want to see details of the new one. So this is the foot 2. This is the brand new unit. If you look right here, right in the dark section, these are its values right in this section, and then it's showing it here so you can compare it against your other units. So we're going to go from 27 soft attack up to 40 attack when we upgrade from the foot to the foot 2. Our soft defense is going to go from 54 to 81. Heart attack, which this isn't going to come into play right now, but heart attack and defense both went up. That right there is a big one, though. 37 hit points to 111 hit points. What is that, triple? Almost exactly triple? I think that is exactly triple. 30, 60, 90, and then 21. Yeah, that's triple. So triple hit points. Ammo is doubled. We went from 1 to 2 ammo. Oh, that's the cost. That's the cost for these. So 3 metal and 5 IP per. Hit points versus infantry. I'm not sure what this designation means versus other things, but all right. Still the same number. So yeah. Pretty big upgrade. Pretty big upgrade. Especially the hit points and the soft attack and soft defense are going to be stable. Those are pretty significant. So we just need to spend a bunch of stuff. We got a lot of these guys to upgrade. It's going to take a significant portion of my budget. I got to think about this. I wish there was a way to see how much it's going to cost me to upgrade all of the in-field units. There is not a way to see that, though, because I have plans for my stuff. Construction finished, so the bureaucratic office is done, so that's no longer draining. Yeah, let's do it. Let's at least do it for this army group. Then maybe we might hold off and do it for any other armies. But let's do it for this group. We're going to directly upgrade them, so they've done all their stuffs. Yeah, we'll just start with the headquarters unit. Hey, you. Upgrade to that. All of it. Ooh. Alright, that should be everything in the field on this army group, so it now says foot 2. They should all say foot 2 for the infantry guys. The machine guns we haven't upgraded yet, so we can't do those. People's Hero. What is the People's Hero doing for us anyway? Simple soldiers that did something of value for the great cause they inspire troops they are embedded with and increase their attack value with plus 40%. Holy crap, that's powerful. Alright. Big ol' attack power upgrade. Well, that'll help. So I think this group, with the additions we just made and the People's Heroes attached, should pretty well shred whatever this is. I think it's just a group of 2,400 Marauders. So we'll find out. But I think they'll... Unfortunately, it's going to take me 2 more rounds to get it fully in position unless he moves towards me, preferably. But we'll have to surround him and then kill him. But I think they should have no problem, given what we just upgraded. So we did deplete pretty substantially my reserves, though. Good thing that's the majority. I only have 2 army groups. All of my my regular army are in these 2 groups. So I think I'm going to hold off on this group. We'll let them take another turn or 2 to get up on the border here, and then we'll do another round of getting them upgraded. And actually, there's another way to do that, which I might use for them since I don't anticipate them getting in danger here in the immediate future. So yeah, let's plan on doing that now. We'll get the prep work. So we're gonna go to management, infantry. We got 2 units here. We're gonna do some fancy stuff. Show me the QE for the selected units. So this confused the holy hell out of me. I saw it once before in one of my live streams, and I just could not grok it during the live stream. I just couldn't do it. It's easy if somebody walks you through it and explains it, but when you're coming at it cold, trying to figure out what this does, yeah, I couldn't figure it out. But I spent a bunch of time last night because I was in a friendly conversation / argument / discussion about how to upgrade. You just saw the manual upgrade method, and there are advantages to doing it that way, but I'm going to use the alternate method in this circumstance because there won't be a consequence, and it'll save me a bunch of button clicking. You saw how I had to go individually pick all those units and then click all over the place. Well, here's a different way we're going to accomplish this. So the goal is to fully replace all the foot units and turn them into foot 2 infantry. I'm going to do it by basically giving replacement unit orders that say that the original foot units are now considered an obsolete unit status. As soon as I do that, when I process the turn, the existing armies in the field that have any of that unit will notice that they're now obsolete and will return them to my SHQ. So they'll all get transported back to the SHQ. Once they're there, then I can just click on my SHQ, and all of the ones I want to upgrade are just sitting right there. I can just click it, upgrade, and I'm done. Just a couple clicks, and I can do them all. And once I've done that, then they'll all get routed back out to their appropriate army groups as replacements for the PoE gaps that are going to be in their lines. There are downsides to it. It takes about 2 turns to fully process the whole thing. They got to return to the SHQ, you got to upgrade them, and then they've got to return back to their units. So you end up with a gap where the units are going to be under strength while they're gone. But it makes it way, way less clicky. And I don't anticipate these guys getting into a fight between now and then, so we're going to try it this other way and make sure everything works the way I expect. So for the foot infantry, we're going to declare them obsolete by clicking right there. So that original unit is now obsolete. Currently in the field, because I have this selected, you can see where I have those units. I've got those 300 extra that I bought as replacements sitting in the SHQ currently. Then the first machine gun infantry brigade has got 4,500. The second has none because I manually went through and upgraded them all already. So these I just want to have returned to the SHQ. And by setting this to obsolete, that's going to give this, you can see here it shows they're obsolete. They're going to all return back to the SHQ. Then I'm going to set the new guys to a low priority. And it doesn't matter which of these I pick as long as it's not obsolete or none. So what confused me a large part was these designations of low, regular, high, elite. Those, as far as I can tell, those mean absolutely nothing in and of themselves. It could just be A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever. Cows, chickens, foxes and billy goats. It doesn't matter. It's just a way of designating different groups so you can set these kinds of statuses for different parts of your units. So I'm going to set them to low because there's no other reason not to. So what'll happen, like I said, is I'll process the turn. All 4,500 should show up here in the SHQ with the other 300 we've got in there. Or not of that one, but of that one. So those 4,500 should come join these 300. That's only going to work if I have the logistical capacity for these guys to move around. It's a possibility my pipeline is not wide enough to make all these moves, and only a portion of these guys will get shunted. So it depends on how busy my logistical network is. We're going to find out. Because I want to see this in action to make sure I am understanding it correctly and it behaves the way I expect. But yeah, so that's what's going to happen. These 45, if I have capacity, are going to move up to here to be in the SHQ. Then I will mass upgrade them all in the SHQ to save my button pressing, minimize that. And then as soon as that's done, I'll process the turn and they'll all get sent back to their respective units to fill in the gaps with the new upgraded version. That will keep me from having to do all the fiddly faddly stuff. As long as I'm okay with the time delay, there's no other downside that I'm aware of. For troops that are not on the front line. If you got troops on the front line, then go through manually and click them on the front line and just upgrade them right in place, like I did earlier, because there's no delay. You don't weaken the unit for a round or two, and you get the instant benefit of the unit. But it is more clicky. That's all we should need to do here. So we're gonna leave that alone now. Keep moving these guys. They can move and still do all their reinforcement stuff. So we're definitely not going after him immediately. So yeah, let's go back to group move. Get them up here. Two. Oh, I brought the super militia along. I didn't mean to bring the militia along. I meant to leave him there. Whatever. We'll move him back. So they're going to maintain their vigilance in the hills and their entrenched positions. He's entrenched in bad terrain. He's got 100 entrenched. That's not too bad. Rocky plains apparently have pretty good entrenchment value, so good enough. Oh, a unit from the major. What are you doing over here, buddy? Hopefully you're not going after that miner, because I'm thinking about going after him. Alright, done up there. What was this guy doing? I think he's another one of those free... Oh no, he was moving down here, so we'd have some units to try to pacify the population if any of those events occurred. You're out of supply, so we need to pull you north, which we were going to do anyway. Alright, he's done and he should be in supply, if not full supply, at least enough. Keep going. Keep bringing him over. You guys, like I said, are going to sit tight. I'll take the hit. That's entrenched in a forest for a couple of turns, so if he wants to hit it, feel free. Just Marine or Militia. We'll get set up for that fight. Alright, so we're all done there. I'm going to have to hold off any building or that kind of activity. I want to see also if my money holds true. Anything change with the strat card? I want to do first spy. Sure. Next, I'm going to try to dump him into that guy to my north.
Copy that.
Oh, crit success. We got 3. Unless they killed my other one, we got 3 in there. Spies. Yay, we got 3 in each. Alright, the only one I don't have 3 in is the major keeps catching my spies and getting rid of them. Doesn't even ask me if I want them back. I mean, come on. That's no fair. But 3 and 3, that'll give me good view on that guy to my north. Just like I've got a view into this territory now because of my spies. I'll get better views up here. We got a little bit from our single spy, but now with 3 of them, we'll get some really good info. So that'll be fun. I don't think I'll probably do any other ones for now. Yeah, I'm not ready to do another. How much higher did we get on the arc? Wait up. Alright, am I forgetting anything? I feel like I'm forgetting something. feel like I'm forgetting. Assets being built in Odessa. Construction. Oh, look at that! Oh, good job. Good job, industry. I knew I pumped money into you for a reason. I knew I gave you casinos and huge cash infusions. Oh, that's good stuff there. Light industry being built. My best buddies are doing it for me. Now, I'm only going to get 20 IP out of it because it's going to be a private industry unless I privatize it. So, or nationalize it, not privatize it. If I nationalize it, then I'll get the full production of the light industry. But I'm happy for them to get that built. I'll take 20 extra IP per round. That's bonus. So yeah, next round we'll get the benefit of the bureaucrat office, so our budgets will go up pretty significantly, and then the round after we'll get the light industry bonus. I'll have to see how much it costs to nationalize it. I think it's going to be 1,000, which is what I was holding on to the money for earlier. We'll see. All right, so that's good news. Let's just let it ride. See what happens. Hey, zombie dog. What you up to, buddy? Just checking in? Patrolling? All right. Turn processing is definitely getting longer. Uh-oh. We killed 500 infantry. He came after me. Wonder which group. I'm hoping he moved forward and tried to hit that same motorized unit again. That would be great, because that would put him in closer reach to my army group. Alright, BP production. We hit our goal. We exceeded it, so we kept our word. So our word score has gone up. That's important for diplomacy. We discovered the hospital tech. We can start researching. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. Man. I still got to put together a unit with the upgrades, but... Oh my goodness! Artillery! That was a big round. That was a lot going on. 749. I think that's less than I had last round. Pretty sure. Hey, Treasury. We not have any forced sales and now we're flipped? Yep, now we're flipped. Alright, we're more than 100 and, what was that, 113 off. So, ow. That's gonna be a long-term ow. I need to raise some funds. Time for some taxes. I think it's time for some taxes, bro. I've already stripped away all the the cash outlays I was doing for the private economy. Oh yeah. Yeah, one of my pet peeves about the early game is that whole... It's not as noticeable now, but because we haven't had a raider incursion, or a slaver incursion, I mean. But I've had a couple of test games where I've had slavers show up, and they are all driving buggies and bikes and light tanks. And none of my guys can penetrate their armor. They can't kill me because I've got entrenched machine guns that my defense is overwhelming. But I also can't hurt them, and they also don't require any kind of supply. They have no city to trace back to. They don't need to do any of that. So we end up in a staring contest for 30 rounds because neither one of us can hurt the other. The more recent time it happened in my test game, I was able to finally deal with them. They seemed to disintegrate over time. They kept suiciding into my defensive picket line, and eventually enough of the tanks and the armor wore away that I don't know if it was that attrition or it's just programmed in, but after about 20-25 turns, they just kind of crumbled. But it's pretty annoying when that happens on like turn 5 and you have this huge army of armored units come at you and you have no way of dealing with it. You can't make artillery, you can't make tanks, you can't compete with them in any way. So it's not one of my favorite things. But yeah, we haven't gotten it fully done yet. I mean, you got to discover it, Then you've got to research it to completion. Then you've got to do a unit design based on it. That takes another set of research time. Then once you've got all that done, you can actually do the build for the units. So it's a long process. It's not something if you get stuck in that kind of a stalemate that you can just get out of anytime reasonably soon. It takes forever. All right, they got a minimal amount of resource. That's not great, but their stocks are almost fully equipped, so we're gonna keep pushing forward with them. I want this spot. See if we can get this and whatever else is over here. I already knew about. Is that the one I knew about? I think that's the one I knew about. No, maybe not. That's the that's the luxury resort. Yeah, I think I knew that. Is there another unit down here? Because I think I had that revealed. All right. Well, he's going to go out of supply again. He's pretty far away. That's fine. I assume this is the fight. He didn't move, so he must have tried to hit me here. Let's do these first. Motion of the goddamn autocracy motions. You guys. No, screw you. I don't care. He keeps dropping happiness. Whatever. I hate you guys. Stop sending me your junk members for leaders and stop telling me to raise autocracy. All right, sealed roads or hospital? I think I actually need a hospital right now. I'd like sealed roads, but it's expensive. I don't think I have the infrastructure to support the upgrade to sealed roads. And a hospital is the happiness and quality of life type of upgrade I need to get my cities raised so I can get unlock a few things. We're gonna go with the hospital. Oh man, time to upgrade. Our new city is ready to upgrade to the. Oh no, this is our main city. This is the big one. So ready to go to the next level, level 4. 20 political points, huh? Of course. Yeah. High state demands regular relations. You again? You again? We're at minus 11. He's probably going to instantly declare war if I say no. He's the guy that's out this way. I wish him more power. More power to you, bud. I'm just going to keep telling him no. Or should I say this? Because I want this to go up. I want them to be mostly happy, except for this poor guy. Nah, screw you. Screw you, high state. Come get me if you want me. Alright, decision's done. So, I can't quite get a full encirclement this round. Oh, god damn it. I did the group move. Oops. Only 9 left, huh? Alright. I don't think you're going to get much accomplished. Oh, that's right. It's not 9. 78, we're just shy. We just missed the recon value we needed. That's fine. We'll be able to spread out from here to circle them next round. Alright, so that group's done. South's done. He's hanging out in the city. You need to move back to here. Keep an eye on his capital for me. You guys. Back to that. No, you're not going in solo against that. I'd rather punch that out. Isolate that. Now. Oh, look at all this. Look at all this beautiful recon. Beautiful recon. It's a terrible looking area, but it's nice spy network recon. Good job, spies. Good job. What do you got up here? Another brothel. Man, the hex bonuses and the resources suck on this map. Just terrible. Yeah, come up and join the army. I'm assuming these are the same kind of things that I get. Yeah, there they are. That's pretty good numbers. 160, 120. 400 hit points, but the low quantity of them I think is going to be what the telling factor here. So hopefully we don't lose too many units. Trying to kill these things. I also don't want the guy to the north to squeeze this guy out. I want this easy access right here before I have to go to war with this guy. I think that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to shift positions. Well, I might. If I move this militia here, I need roads. I need roads. I need roads. Truck road, dirt road, straight line. That is 120. Sounds about right. All right, so we got a road connection. That'll feed all of our dudes. That part. Run that road in to connect at least to here. And if we conquer that guy, we can connect our network up. I did want to look. Remember that thing I changed? Notice how these guys are all weak. They're pretty damn weak. Only thing left in them right now is the machine guns. All of their foot soldiers are gone. They're very weak. And the reason for that is the management screen, models, infantry, and show me all instances of the standard foot. Oh, look at that. We almost managed it. We ran just shy of getting them all to the SHQ. So we didn't quite get them all into the SHQ. So the foot 2, that's the group we did earlier manually. The foot 1 didn't quite make it. I had 300 left in the field, and they didn't, or 600 left in the field. We had 300 already at the SHQ, so why there's 4,800 instead of 4,500. So it almost did it. We just didn't quite have the truck capacity. That's good enough for my use. But now, unfortunately, we need to we need to have them go back again. So this is going to be a little delayed. So hey there, SHQ. You got 4,200 foot of Type 1? Well, I don't like 4,200 foot of Type 1. I'm going to spend a whole bunch of points. I'm going to switch them to foot 2. There we go. 126 and 210. Oh, my precious IP. My precious IP. All right, so 4,200 foot 2. Now we just need that last tiny little group to filter back in eventually. But now that they're upgraded, they'll get filtered back out to the units. So as long as the fight doesn't start here in the next round or so, we will be okay-ish. Okay adjacent. Fine. So I don't think I'm going to try to do the encirclement here. Not quite. Anybody else? We're all done with our movement. I don't think anything changed here. Want to do it. Still losing money, I'm sure. Massive surplus of food. Can we sell? We can sell. All right, we're still running way over on the food stock, so we're going to sell the whole. Not the whole amount. Let's not be that. Sell 200.
Affirmative.
All right, so we sold some money or sold some food. You're not letting me sell water, right? I didn't. No water. All right, don't want to sell anything. My metals, need my IP. Got more energy that I can do anything with. Got quite a few troops ready to get deployed. Just get a few other things done. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna deploy a big old fat juicy regiment of upgraded troops. Let me. I think I have to actually research that, don't I? I think I can. Formation. So is this gonna be? What is it gonna raise? Gonna raise the default level 1 foot, or is it gonna raise the set them to obsolete. I can't imagine it would raise those if they're set to obsolete. This must be the... Man, look at that jump. 26. Not sure. A little confused. We'll figure that out. Let's just process. I think that's the default. I don't know on Carbine whether it's Oh, we killed 700. Good job, buds. Good job. High State! Ah, here they come. Yeah, I kind of figured. Good luck. Feel free to send some guys over. Got spy back. And nothing else. Decision time. We want average soldier morale to reach at least 68, so we need a 5% boost. And turn 28. We're on 17, 11 turns. I think I can manage that. We can do a pay boost. We've got some cash, so
Yes, sir.
we'll go ahead and say yeah. All right, council priorities. So this prospecting priority, I think I'm about done with it. I've had it been the focus for so long, and we've gained not one damn thing. Not one. Not an oil well. Nothing. So let's just take it. I'd rather have the money going elsewhere if they're just going to continue to do that to me.
Yes, sir.
Oh, here we go. Worker strike. Oh, lovely. 5 to 20% of the workers of Tarania are about to start striking. Given us their conditions, we have to comply if we want to avoid the strike. Again, it's the use military force. This time I've got one little tiny militia unit sitting on that space. Or pay them 43 credits, spend a political points, and have democracy go up. Or ignore it and have unrest. I think there's secondary effects here too. I don't want that, and I know about the hidden effect that's going to occur, so... Democracy, huh? Yeah, that's the one I'm least concerned about, so let's go with that.
Copy that.
Alright, democracy, nothing. Fine. That's fine. That staves off unhappiness for another round in that city. I'm okay. Senator extradition. A former senator from Rokok Pax has been living in the Phyrexian Empire for years. Fled to us after his country abolished its Senate. He was welcome because they offered to share his great knowledge with us. However, now they're requesting his extradition. If we won't cooperate, they threaten to make life harder on our traders operating in their nation. Our trade is important. Huh, love that. Those are the two of the three things I was trying to actually raise originally. So, of course, they're diametrically opposed in this choice. And I've got to hammer the hell out of one to raise the other. So I just wave goodbye to my hope of meritocracy. Commerce isn't going to gain anywhere near enough ground on government. Plus 11 to meritocracy, though. That'd take us to 6. Not for long, but it would. It'd really piss off some of my advisors. I think my advisors can go screw themselves. We've got principles. You know, 1 or 2. We keep them in a box. Only pull them out when really necessary.
Yes, sir.
Alright, yeah. Be all mad at me. I'm okay with it. So we're up to 1086. Food is still doing fine. Everything's fine. Oh, bullets. I need to do a round of bullet crafting. And let's check our units. Manage. So foot 2, foot 1. So the foot 1 group. Hey, how come you're hanging out here in this group? You guys are obsoleted. Why the hell are you? I guess we don't have enough logistics going north for them to pull these troops out. The only thing I can think of is they're obsoleted. They should have bugged out. Let's double check that. How is our network looking up north? Pretty bad. That would be why. Not enough logistics pipeline capacity to pull these guys. Retreating, are ya? Back to 0 strength unit again? That's fun. Who's got the foot one? Oh, there. Yeah, they're scattered around. There's a few of them in each, or one of them in each. All right, so that highlights a logistical problem for me. So we got to get this figured out too. So we've already raised the. Actually, we didn't raise the truck station. That would be the quick solution. That would quadruple the number of truck points coming out of that. I think that's probably the best solution. I got to get the capacity up there, so ain't sell food this round. Here though, construct logistics truck station 2. 100 and 100. 2 rounds though. Damn it. I could throw a supply base up. Now I want the raw capacity as well. So go ahead, but that's a little more expensive than I thought. Thought it was a 1-turn, so it's going to burn quite a bit. All right, so we got that done. We have to wait for the rest of those troops to show up before we can finish converting them. They're just still hanging out with their unit. Our border has opened up a bit, though. These guys pulled back. Let's shuffle you over a bit. Then back again. Shuffle you up a bit. Alright, they're gonna walk backwards. I'll be happy to take the territory for freeze. I won't be able to continue the road until next round. Dun dun dun. You're just gonna keep hanging out there doing your thing. Oh yeah, the way down south, the out of supply area. Oh crap. He might end up out of supply again. Hopefully we get connected up here. Oh, that's not friendly looking. That's not what I wanted to see. Who is that? That is a minor regime down there? Oh, great. It's not a minor regime here, but it is a minor regime here. Please, please, please don't be slavers. If it's slavers again, hanging out on the South Pole. I've had them like 3 of the last 4 maps I've gotten. It's putting me constantly on the edges of the map, either the north or the south edge, and I'm having to deal with these stupid motorized slaver hordes. Please don't be one of those. Hey, did he do me a favor? No, I think that's where we were. All right, shift you over. Shift you. Yeah, I gotta shift you down. None of these guys are gonna get to the opposite side. One there, one there, one there, and that really should pretty much handle. All right. Yeah, one in the headquarters. Let's move the headquarters down here, because we're probably going to have to do a rapid shift over this direction. I'll also put the extra guy. Alright, so 1 unit on each of those spaces. As long as he doesn't go after this guy, which he's weak enough now, it probably doesn't matter. We still don't have great recon on him, though. Alright, done. We're done with movement. Got stuff upgrading. Oh, what are you guys doing? That's not me. What are you doing? Farming community. Alright. Decided to go for a farming community. Hey there, farming community. What's you guys? Scout station. How's a scout station? Something private economy. Hopefully it, I don't know, highlights local area maybe. That means we got the light industry done, right? They're building separate things. Who is building that? I want to see these guys. Yep, I did. Where are you at, light industry? Right there in the middle of the city, huh? So, light industry is producing 23 IP for me. 20 plus a bonus 3. Nationalizing it. Not. Nope, can't be national. All right, light industry is internal private economy only. It's the regular industry that I could nationalize. So I have no control over that, but they did give me a boost to my IP. So, okay, we're getting some cash and we're getting some industrial points. There's the casino we had built. 50 quality of life entertainment value. All right, so that's all fine. I don't think. Oh crap, we're starting to. I really don't want it to go below 50. 50 seems to be a pretty seems to be the fulcrum point at which good bad swings pretty heavily. Still just water and still just nothing. We maintain our absolutely 0 resources of any kind in our entire empire. Not a single piece. I'm gonna have to put some money back into this place. I don't have any other way of really affecting the happiness folks directly.
Copy that.
Even if it's just a little bit. Just to get a little bit of a bump. 10 credit. Worker's fine. Not changing anything else.
Copy that.
No. Let me build it to there. I can build it around, but I can't build it into this space. Really? I didn't control that already? Alright, fine. So, got red border, and nothing. So yeah, he'd have to come at me from the north. It's just too much empty space. We want to get this upgrade done, finish this upgrade up. That's a huge improvement in our capabilities. And stabilize my transport. The map limited in size or infinite? It's that's the world. That's the entire world, and it does scroll east to west. I've got full fog of war on, so I can't do anything rolling wise. But You can set different world map sizes from tiny little planetoids all the way up to really huge worlds. Oh yeah, it's all randomly, for better and worse. But it's quite a few options to choose between regarding planetary conditions. It's got a really detailed planetary generation model that takes a lot of scientific information into effect when it builds the planets. But you can pick the overall planet type, things that are slanted more towards like a lava planet or a swamp planet or just a pure barren vacuum moon or things like that. And the maps can get a lot bigger than what you're seeing. So the extent of my map, that's the northern extent. That's the southern, and it scrolls like us. So we've got quite a bit to go still. I can keep the entire section I've explored so far is on the far side of the planet, almost by twice. So it's got a long way to go, and we only control a small portion of what we know about so far. So what to do? What Pesky really ruined my timing. No way I can afford to do anything else at the moment until I get these things finished up. Got my logistics network as far as I can go, or for upgrading. Yeah, it's just going to be a couple of slow turns. So, are we ready for this fight? I don't know if I'm ready for this. No, we got to wait till next. All right, let's do it. Been changed here, right? There's spy showed. How's our? Can we get another archaeology effort? We're up to plus 69, so it's increasing. Our skill, Willie's skills are increasing, so we're getting a better roll as time goes by. We're up to what, 44%? Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I just don't believe there actually is anything on the ground. I think if there were anything, I think my previous funding to my council would have found it already. Well, let's try one more time. New area, new zone we were recently conquered.
Copy that.
Nope. Continue to fail. We are full of fail on these archaeology efforts as well. Let's try to put another.
Copy that.
All right, we succeeded to get a spy in, but he'll probably get killed pretty quick. Next turn. I want to see that high point guy come rolling over those hills through that forest to come get me. That would put a pretty serious kink in my plans. Alright, no counterattacks. One decision. Any events? Oh, we got it. We got high velocity. Not so sure I care all that much about that. That's the one that I think was tailored to the mechanized. And high-speed machine gun. So there you go. Apparently there is a specific one for the machine guns. Now we just need to finish fully researching it as well, and we can do our machine gun upgrade. Cooperation, huh? Yeah, maybe. Alright, supplied. Everybody's supplied. Everybody's full action points. Notice the unit keeps seeming to get bigger. Bigger than it looks. And I lost sight on the whatever group was in there. We got a partial supply, though. And let's do this first. New org. Is it time for a new org? I think it is time for a new org. Let's do... Yeah.
Copy that.
Yeah, I'm scared to death of whatever this is. Can't move away, and still can't see it well enough. 18 recon, not enough. Remember those buggies I never built? Now I'm wishing I had a few. Alright, let's deal with this. So, I do have a tiny amount of artillery. I don't expect much out of a single unit of militia mobile artillery. We did score 3 hits though, so we had to have gotten some effect. Alright. Let's put these new guys to the test. See how this goes. 2-1 with just a single, and we're not oversaturated yet. No reason to hold back. 4.5-1. 7-1, and we're starting to get a saturation negative applied. We'll leave the militia out of it. Oh, look at that. We jumped from 2% to 10% by adding that last guy. We went from 9 to 12. Worth it? I think it's worth it. Let's just go all in. Except for the headquarters, of course. So yeah, hurling in the middle of negative is the attack saturation. We've just got not enough frontage. We got too many guys trying to crowd in on too small a target. There's just not enough room for everybody to lay down a lane of fire. Other than that, we got pretty good bonuses. We got a little bit of bonus from our leaders. They're in pretty bad shape in regards to readiness, hit points. So yeah, this should be a pretty hefty slaughter from what I understand. Let's see if it holds true.
Let's go. Operation success.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was going to do. Combination of factors there. Goodbye, pesky little group. Now, how am I going to keep these guys supplied while I go down and deal with this? It's going to take me just driving another road down there, and I really don't want to do that. I don't want to. I don't wanna. So, the ruins are there. I am not going to be allowed to drive my road through because I didn't hold this hex at the beginning of the turn. So I can get this road 1 space closer. But as you can see, unless I go around, that's 150 points. 40 to there. I think. Alright, definitely do that. Yeah, a lot of effect. So this is Savannah, Forest. Oh, alright. Well, we got to punch through. We need that. We need that scavenging site, that ruin site. The next turn, we'll finish punching through there, and we'll swivel. Turn our attention to this group with this army. I was really. I had plans. And it wasn't sticking these guys out on the far ass end of the empire, and taking care of these little pesky guys. Are you able to build walls? No physical walls that I'm aware of, but there are diplomatic ways of sealing off the borders. Huh. I could move everybody in that attacked. That would get them a little closer. Yeah, that'll get those guys 1 step closer. Yeah, they might as well just all be in a group, since they're going to march as a group down there anyway. Alright, you are freed up now, though. I don't need to go north. We've got all that claimed and such. We have a declared war with High Point on the far side of those. I don't expect to ever see him. That's going to connect me maybe to here without problem, so we can at least get this secured. Oh, look at that. Another special asset out in the middle of nowhere. It's the BP producer. 25 bureaucratic points. That's a pretty hefty percentage of my my governmental budget that the monks are going to kick in. So we want that. Try to get 1 space over to secure that, and then see what's here. See if it's water blocking me or if it's another link for High Point to come around to me at. And the main army is going to head over here to deal with this. So those are done. Not moving him. No movement here. Not moving. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on, bud? What you doing? Something you want to tell me? That's the major. Yeah, that's a problem. The major took out the minor. Ouch. Ouch. Because I think that means he's about to capture this entire section over here. He got to him before I did. Should have gone north first because I screwed up. I should have sent the army group up north and taken that guy out because that would have boxed him in. He wouldn't have been able to come across and taken it. Tactical error on my part. I should have left these guys for later and went up and immediately hammered that guy. I still might not have managed it timing-wise. I haven't been up here that long and I'm still not fully refitted and all that, but yeah, I think the timing still wouldn't quite work. But yeah, he's got units running around. He's conquering. We got a little bit of a look at his territory, so I'm starting to get scared because I think he's got more than me, and I got no resources. So if he's got resources and more territory and is taking over miners faster than I am, I'm falling behind. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to getting my ass just kicked by a major. In the meantime, though, what to do? I can't do anything about this. Could rush my guy up and around to try to capture some of the miners' territory, but I think it's all just gonna fast convert. Oh, he hasn't taken the capital yet. Anytime. All right, let's do a quick land grab. Grab whatever we can before he converts. Yeah. I don't think I can afford this. Look at these guys all lined up ready for me. Problem here with these kinds of arrangements is if I can't get a full encirclement, so if I fight and I don't actually destroy it, he just retreats into the adjacent space with his buddy. Then I fight that, and they, as a pair, retreat into the space with their buddy. And I just end up with bigger and bigger piles that I have to deal with if we don't get kill shots, and they get a quick, easy retreat. I think these guys might be able to retreat fairly effectively. I'm not sure how well this fight's going to go. I haven't fought this kind of a setup before. But now I'm concerned that I should just be... I remember he had something over here. I want to rush and grab it before he takes the miner. I might have to leave these guys alone. I hate leaving them to fill in behind me. What do we got? 3 guys in this space, 3 guys here. Well, at a minimum, let's spread out to at least hold the line while my 2 militia guys get running. Not leaving my headquarters covered. Yeah, this is going to suck a bit. Especially since these guys are about to get, they're going to be out of, he's okay for the moment. This guy's going to get out of range of supply. Well, he already is out of range. So he's not going to be able to make too much progress. So, I think that's all I can accomplish over there. I'm just going to do a quick land grab before that miner falls. Yeah, knockout punch on his capital is looking more and more more and more to my liking. Almost to the point where I'd be willing to pull all these guys straight back. Let the militia do whatever they can do to extend. I just didn't have this entire army group way the hell back here. That means I'd have to raise up an entire new army group at a minimum here to try to deal. I won't be able to do it in the strength I would prefer. I'd rather do a core, but I don't have anywhere near the IP points that's going to require.